Project management is a huge combination of soft skills. So while you do need to understand some theory and you need to be able to use some tools, it really, really comes down to your ability to communicate and work relationships up and down the leadership spectrum, right? So everybody from that entry level, on the boots person doing something, all the way up to executive leadership, keeping them informed and everyone on the same page. So there's a lot of just uh, emotional intelligence related skills or soft skills that you have to either innately have or be willing to be coached on to really be successful in a larger environment.
Yes, those soft skills, the ability to get people to do what you want them to do without making them angry, type of things. Like, what's that book called? How to Win Friends and Influence People. Have you read that?
I have not read the whole thing. It's
Yeah.
on my list. I have a huge list of like entrepreneurial books I need to get through, but I haven't gotten to that one yet.
Yes, well, those are a lot of the soft skills, and really, just about in every aspect, you can improve your life with those type of skills, and those type of skills are what Laura is saying is important in project management. And who are the people that you work with, mostly the ideal people that you work with, and what are the frustrations that they are suffering?
Yeah, I would say that like our true target is going to be a company of less than 10 employees, but probably no more than 20. Because if you're having larger teams, you might be looking at larger implementations, which there is a subset of our company that can do full-blown project management offices, which is a much more mature process. But where we really excel is working with the people that have kind of nothing, or they don't have the budget to hire a project manager on full time, right? Or if they do, they can't necessarily hire one that has strategic skills and senior skills, right? Maybe they can get an entry level person or a VA to help, but they're not going to be the type of folks that are going to give them a framework and a strategy to work against. So that's what we like to do is come in and help them set that up and then give them the tools to be able to sustain it with a lower cost resource, right? So that they don't get a solution and then have to abandon it because they can't keep up with it. So we want to, make everybody better off through our engagement with them.
What about people that say they've got a project team already, but it's kind of needs a little bit of zhuzhing up, as they say? Um,
Yeah, I
d-
like to
you
call
d-
that rehabbing or
yeah,
resuscitating the team.
yeah,
Uh,
rehabbing. I think that sounds like it might be important. So if you're working on a project and you can help them with that. And what's the boss framework? What's that all about? Just give us a run through of
Yeah,
that.
so we boil it down to this boss method, which is essentially to baseline, outline, set up, and sustain. So when we first engage with a company, we're going to get a real clear picture of what's going on by baselining where they're at, right? Do they have nothing? Do they have a team that's not working well? Or wherever it is in between that, right? And then we'll put together our outline of recommendations and what our solutions are that we know work, and then set them up, give them the training, the templates, the tools, whatever it is that needs to be implemented, and then make it sustainable so that they, like I said before, they can actually manage the processes with or without us, right? Our goal is not to infiltrate their company. Our goal is to make them successful on their own.